Hey guys, it's your boy Dwarf 101 here with the homie James. Say hi, James.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to episode 2 of the Epic Hearing podcast. Let's get into it.
Let's get into
Yeah,
it. Again, I do want to apologize that for not, uploading the week after the first episode was out. I was in a mental health clinic for 2 weeks, so we weren't able to record and upload. But I'm home now. My throat is a little bit sore, so I'm sorry if you hear me coughing. But yeah.
you need a lozenge.
So yeah. No, I'm just glad to finally start an episode that's over an hour. So yeah,
Yeah, continue the saga that we have started here.
indeed, indeed, indeed. So a certain comment wanted us to talk about what's going on in the world, I believe.
Yeah. So shout out to Silver Dollar A Gaming on our last video, who said, "Damn, it's a great podcast, but I wish they'd talk more about the political and economical state of affairs in the world." So, well, let us talk about that and appease your desire, Mister Silver Dollar.
All right.
And where to begin? Should we start with like the war in Ukraine?
Yeah, let's talk about the war in Ukraine. It's been going on for how long?
A few months now. I think it started like end of February. So yeah, it's been insane. I've been watching. At the beginning, it was like highly televised. It's been getting less and less attention, but what's still happening is absolutely insane. I'm sure you know about just the sheer amount of civilians who have just started taking up arms against the Russian invaders because, well, the size of the Russian army is just immense in compared to the
Yeah.
size of just Ukraine.
Yeah,
Um,
if you go to Ukraine, you are allowed to just take a gun and fight for them, literally.
Yeah, it's funny. On the radio stations driving into Ukraine, they play music, and then in between music, they teach you stuff like how to make a Molotov cocktail.
Wow.
Yeah,
I want to learn that.
yeah, right.
I'm going to Ukraine. I want to learn how to
I'm
make a
going to,
Molotov
I think I'm going to
cocktail.
Ukraine.
Yeah.
They teach you how to hotwire engines. They teach you where to aim when you want to kill someone or when you want to disable a truck. Like it's insane. And yeah, if you want to see some combat, I don't know why you would, but yeah, go to Ukraine. You can become a volunteer fighter.
I was thinking, right? You know how people say I'm going to send you to Brazil? They should say I'm going to send you to Ukraine.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So what else is going
Uh,
on in the world?
okay, well, let's see. There were two mass shootings in America in a
Yeah.
week,
In a week.
which is unfortunate. I don't know if you've seen the footage of the first one. It happened at a supermarket of some kind. This guy, he live streamed it. Hey, he live streamed this to Twitch.
Why?
Like, I don't know. Like something is just wrong with this guy's head. It's actually terrible. It starts the stream, right, and he's just driving around in his car. He's just driving around in the parking lot, driving around on the roads and stuff. And every now and again, he looks down, and you see this guy's wearing full tactical gear. He's got knee pads. He's got a plate carrier. He's got ammo. He's got what's it like slots for his magazines. And then eventually just pulls into the parking lot. He says, "Yeah, all right," and he just grabs his gun and starts massacring people. It is awful.
What the hell?
Yeah. Um, I actually got shown this by my friend. He lives in America. He was the one who first told me about this. Yeah, and he said it happened not too far from him, I think. And yeah, there's a point, but the thing is, it starts out, he starts killing indiscriminately, but then he goes in and you realize it's actually a racial shooting because he stops, he runs up to the cashier, who I'm going to say is a white guy. He points his gun at him. The cashier screams like in complete terror and fear because, yeah, like there's a shooter in your building. So he like cowers, like, no, please don't. And the gunman is like, oh, sorry. And then he just walks away. And then, yeah, it's terrible.
Jeez.
Yeah, and then not even and within the same week, this happened, what, 2 days ago, I think, the Texas school shooting. I'm actually going to Google this now. Yeah, literally the first thing that pops up when you Google Texas. I think it was what happened. Students who survived. Yeah, so there was a shooting in Texas at a school, not too far from, if anyone knows, Brandon Herrera, very close to him. 14 students were killed, I think, and the police barely responded. So there's been massive uprisings and protests now. Yeah.
I don't
That's it.
I don't understand what goes on in people's heads to make them do that. Like honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's completely insane. Like, they have to have they have to. What do you say to yourself? You say, "I've got nothing left to lose, and I'm just what do you what goes through your head to say I'm gonna kill everyone I can before I get killed?" It's terrible.
My word.
Yeah. What else?
That
Lighter news: there was load shedding at the Curry Cup.
Oh yeah. So well, I mean, aren't we like the only country that experiences load shedding?
Well, apart from Ukraine.
All right. So for those of you that aren't in South Africa, load shedding is basically our power being out and we don't have power for like an hour or 2 hours actually for
Yeah.
certain time periods of the day, and it sucks. So yeah, that's basically what it is. It's basically not having power for like 2 hours
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah, you go hours without power because our power grid is so terrible. We can't produce enough electricity for the country. And we keep destroying power plants and having explosions and stuff because we have just wonderful, wonderful government officials.
Yeah, we have the best government in the whole world.
Yeah, so at the Rugby Curry Cup, this was a month or two ago. It was who was it? Who was it? It was the Pumas versus Western Province. It was a pretty close game, and as they're making a charge, the power just cuts off. And if you haven't seen the clip, it is freaking hilarious. It's in isiXhosa, but the commentator's reaction is absolutely golden. I implore you, go watch it.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, that's what's going on in the world. I hope Silver Dollar is
Yeah.
satisfied with what we
Hope
have
you're
covered.
happy.
I from what I have heard, he likes to play as Dwight. So, um,
Go ahead and unlock your freaking weirdo and listen to the
yeah,
podcast.
listens to the podcast in his locker. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna start off with the topic is what I think about school, and then you can go on about that. Um,
All right.
yeah. So one thing I feel about the way I feel about school is, yeah, I don't really think it kind of actually prepares you for what real life is like. I think that's what university
Hardly,
does.
yeah.
I think that's what university does, if anything. But I think what the point of school is just to help you find yourself. Because I know I can say from experience that school has helped me a lot discovering who I actually am and the type of person I want to be from all the experiences I've had. So I think that goes the same for a lot of people as well. I don't know if you agree with me on that one, James, but that's how I feel.
I do highly agree. I will say this. So when you're about 4 or 5, you usually start with like, kindergarten, preschool, that type of thing, right? Where they teach you like very basic but very essential skills nowadays, like just writing your own name, learning the alphabet, basic mathematics and stuff, which I mean, I think it's fairly agreeable. I'm smart. I'm a highly intelligent individual. I obviously went to preschool. Yeah, I think it's very essential to go to that, and I think we can agree. It's similar with primary school. It just continues on with that, basic reading and writing skills, more basic mathematics, and then that kind of end of primary school, it prepares you for high school. But then high school takes a different direction. it's less about teaching skills, but yeah, I agree with you. It's about finding what you want to be in the world. And then it kind of prepares you for university by dumping a shitload of work on your shoulders.
Yeah.
But hey, at least you meet some cool people.
Yeah, I met you, so.
Yeah. And if the story is to be believed, maybe you should check out the first episode of the Epic Hearing podcast to find out how we met.
Yeah, definitely check that out if you haven't, guys.
Definitely.
The thing is, right, I'm actually like surprised at how well the first episode did. Like,
oh, it's been phenomenal. The support is so awesome.
it got like 3 times the support my videos do when I upload a video.
Well, we did advertise it quite a bit.
We did quite a bit, yeah. We did.
Maybe I should spend some money on Google Ads to promote this one.
Hey, man, if you want to pay for that, then go ahead.
I'll sell all my CS:GO skins to buy Google Ads.
Oh my god. But yeah.
Oh god. But yeah. Obviously, the problem with I'm gonna say the problem with education, but more the lack of access to education is what is a big problem in our country and in a lot of like third world countries. Right? It's not that school is necessarily bad. It's they're teaching you wrong. It's that not enough people have access to primary and secondary education, so they can't attend a university to learn, higher skills that are needed to like make a living wage in the world today. And yeah, that's my take.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. But again, it also has to do with the poverty we have in this country, but yeah.
Oh, dude, wow. What a poor country we live in. Holy crap.
Yeah. Anyway,
yeah, so life tip, if you live in South Africa, be rich.
Bro, like Americans, if Americans come to South Africa, they are literally just balling, bro.
They are balled out. Do you know how much cheaper everything is in South Africa compared to America?
Yeah,
you can buy 3 times as much beer you can in South Africa than in America with the same amount of money.
I know.
But half as many guns. Woo!
Woo!
My freedom relies on my access to firearms. Okay, no. Political, no. Wait, are we going to become political on this?
I mean, I don't want to be super political. I mean, I kind of want to get the political stuff out the way as soon as I can.
Okay, well, I won't mention anything political today.
Today, wow, okay.
Today. So is that all we have about education?
Yeah, that's all I got, yeah.
All right. Would you like to talk about how we actually got into gaming?
Oh, yeah, of course. You can go first.
All right, so I start out, and absolutely no one's going to believe me, so I might have to get my dad to back me up on this one. But I started gaming when I was about 2 or 3 years old.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. That's why I'm James the Gamer, after all. Yeah, but basically, this is a funny story. Back in 2000... 2002. It was 2002. I wasn't born yet. I was born in 2003. 2002, my dad took out a cell phone contract with Vodacom. Basically, he got a brand new phone, and for a little bit of extra money, he also got a PlayStation 2 for free.
Wow.
Yeah, a free PlayStation 2 with a cell phone contract. And that was for my sister, because she was, 10 or so by the time, I think. Hell, I don't know how old my sister is. What a great brother I am. Anyway.
Wait, you have a sister?
Yeah, I have a sister.
Why didn't you tell me this?
I don't know. It's just not really important information.
Bro, I told you I have 2 older brothers.
You did? Oh God!
Wow, this
I
took a
messed up. It appears.
this took a turn. This took a turn.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
took a turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go off a quick tangent. Recently, my sister was hoping to go to America, and she put on her WhatsApp status, uh, uh, "God, you know our hopes and dreams, but we still pray that your will be done." And then she posted the flag of Liberia, and I thought that was funny. Anyway, she's very smart. I love her. Back to young Goo Gaga baby James. Uh, so 2005 or six, I am now little waddling around. I've barely just gained, consciousness and thought, and reality is actually dawning on me. My sister doesn't play PS2 that much, but now I find this thing, okay, and I'm like, oh wow, this is really fun. Like, I find her playing it one day. I'm like, wow, that's cool. My dumb little ape brain is like, colors, noise, and she's playing. What was she? Oh my god, what was she playing? She was playing Ratchet and Clank. It was definitely Ratchet and Clank. I know this for a fact. So we had one of those PS2 demo discs with a bunch of it had like 20 games on it, but you could only play like the first two levels of every game, right? So we had one of those, and she was playing the Ratchet and Clank demo, and I'm like, oh, me play? Can I play? He's like, yeah, sure, whatever. So she like teaches me, and that's basically it. Then my dad, he was like, we're gonna have a gamer son. All right, we're gonna get the PS2 modded. So we did the most illegal thing in my entire life, and we got a modded PlayStation 2, so we could download games illegally from the internet.
Wow.
And this is my confession, but it's fine because statute of limitations, so you can't arrest me now. So, so yeah, I started playing lots of car games. WRC, Test Driving for Destruction, Need for Speed Most Wanted, Simpsons Hit and Run, and bloody hell, rest is history. Here I am today making a podcast with Dwarf 101.
Okay, so I think it's time for my story now.
Go ahead.
So this is a bit hard for me to think about because it's not exactly one point in my life, I think, but I think as far as I can remember, I was like 5 years old, and we had this game on, which is a very popular PS2 game anyway, which was Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2.
Yeah, say that 3 times fast.
Trust me, if you like Dragon Ball, you'd know that game. Trust me. But
Oh, all right, I respect it.
yeah, so that was the first game I believe I played, but I was like very casual about it, I was very casual.
Yeah.
So I remember that whenever we would go to Mossel Bay, right? We go to Mossel Bay, and there was an arcade there, and I would always love playing the games at the arcade. And one game I liked playing there was Tekken 3. And of course, and that's something that kind of sparked my love for fighting games, which is something I'm going to get into very, very soon. So yeah, I always loved Tekken, and then I would go to this place called Mr. Videos, where you can like rent out games and movies.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and this one game I would always rent was called Digimon Rumble Arena 2. I would rent that game all the time I went there. And every time I walked through that door, they would literally always ask me, let me guess, you want Digimon? I'm like, yes, now give it. Give it to me.
Hand it over.
They literally knew me as the one kid that always played Digimon Rumble Arena 2. And that game is still my favorite game of all time to this day. But yeah, so how I got into fighting games though, which is what I say I play the most often, is so this one dude I used to be best friends with in grade 7. He stayed over by my place for like a day, right? and then
Yeah.
when he left, he forgot to take his Injustice with him home, right?
Oh.
And so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play Injustice for the week since he's only gonna get it back on the next weekend. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like I spent that whole week just playing Injustice, and I was in love with Injustice. Like like Injustice Gods Among Us, I'd say is my favorite fighting game. Um, if not Dragon Ball Fighters, but yeah. So
Oh.
I was playing Injustice a lot, and it got to the point where, of course, you can say from experience that I got so good that no one wanted to play with me. Uh, yeah,
Yeah. I can attest to that statement.
yeah, because I apparently, quote unquote, take the fun out of fighting games. But the thing is, okay, I actually I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna continue. So then
Yeah, go on.
yeah, so after that, I got. Oh, what fighting game did I get after that? Okay, the fighting game I got after that was Injustice 2. Yeah, I got Injustice 2. And this chick, right? There was this chick who I'm still very salty I didn't get to
Okay.
play against. There was this chick who was like, "Yo, I'm amazing with Aquaman," and then I'm like, "She plays Aquaman, really?" So the thing is, right? So Aquaman was considered broken in Injustice 2 because he does a lot of chip damage with his trident. And I really just wanted to like put her in a place because I was that guy. Like, if someone said they were good at a fighting game, I wanted to play against them just so that they could just feel awful and realize how bad they are. I was that guy. So
Just realize they are so insignificant in scale compared to you.
exactly. That's like one of my joys of playing fighting games. So yeah. I didn't get to play against her because her excuse was that she didn't know me well enough, and I'm like, you don't need to know me to play against me. Like,
Bruh.
and literally, you can literally just play a couple matches with me, and then go home. I don't care. Like, just let me prove how insignificantly low level
Sounds
you
like a
are.
skill issue if you ask me.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm very sorry I didn't get to put her in her place, but it is what it is. Um. So yeah, and I remember another
I think we
moment.
all know the outcome.
Yeah, but she kept saying she beat me, but whatever. Anyway, so another moment I remember very well was this arcade I would go to very often before COVID. I got a couple kicked out of there. I don't know if I told you the story, but I did get a couple kicked out because this one girl, right? There's there's one girl. She came up to
Yeah.
me. I was playing Tekken 5, and I was playing Tekken 5. This girl walks up and she challenges me. I'm like, okay, sure. And then I start bullying her. Basically, right? I basically start bullying her in the game because I don't like to go easy on people.
Oh, I remember the story. Yes, I love this.
Yeah. So, uh, I was basically just thrashing her all the time, and then she would just like go. She was going crazy, and like I remember her boyfriend was literally holding her back. Like her boyfriend was holding her back, and he would literally tell her like, "Babe, it's just a game. It's just a game. Calm down." And then she's like, "I am calm." And then one of the employees eventually one of yeah, one of the employees eventually kicked them out, but I got to stay because the employees knew me very well since I came there frequently. So yeah, but then
frequent, frequent customer.
yeah, so yeah, I then of course got other fighting games like Mortal Kombat X, and then Tekken 7, and then Mortal Kombat 11, and Dragon Ball Fighters. I basically
But
only play fighting games pretty much, except for like Borderlands and a few other exceptions, but I mainly like to play fighting
Payday
games.
2.
Oh yeah, and Payday 2. I like to play fighting games for the competitive aspect of it, like frame data and all that. The thing is, I don't get why people are so intimidated
Uh,
by frame data. Like, it's really not that bad. It's just simple math you have to apply whenever you play the game. It's really not that hard. And that's coming from me, someone who got 7% in pure math.
I think I think that's the problem. I think people are afraid of math in a video game.
Wow.
They're
But
afraid of I think it's most I think the big thing with fighting games is the high skill curve, right?
what do you mean?
Well, like starting out in a fighting game, what do? You button mash and you fake it until you make it, right? But
Yeah?
then once you actually start dedicating time into playing fighting games, you actually research the characters. You focus on a few to begin with. You learn their combos. You see how you can. I don't know a lot about fighting games, but you learn how you can make these massive combos. How you can end a combo efficiently to start another one before your opponent. It's also about the mind games. How you try to read your opponent before they make a move, so you can counter them. You can punish their mistakes easily. And that's where most of the skill comes in fighting games, right? It's the high level of knowledge you have to apply to the game in a very short span of time.
Yeah?
So yeah, that's why I think most are casual gamers, right? And very seldomly a casual gamer will be able to to like apply such a high level of focus to a game where they spend not just constant hours playing the game, but constant hours researching the game, watching others play the game, doing all the mathematical data, calculating like all their frame advantages, that sort of thing.
I mean, that's kind of what I enjoy about them, though. I love frame
Yeah,
data.
absolutely. No problem with that.
Yeah, frame
But
data
I
to
think
me
that's
is
why
what
you have a
I
hard time finding opponents.
yeah, like literally whenever I go to my cousin's place and I take my PS4, he literally is just like, "Oh no, he wants to play fighting games."
You play
So,
fighting games. Nah.
yeah, no one likes playing fighting games with me. It's kind of something I just had to live with after a while.
Sorry, but I'm going to tell this quick story. I remember you tried to get me to play Injustice with you.
Oh yeah.
So I downloaded it for free off the PlayStation Store. We played a few matches. You kicked my ass so hard. I literally, we made like a deal or whatever where I only had to drain one life bar before you drained both of mine, right? And
Yeah.
I could never do it. You always killed me twice before I could kill you once. I don't think I ever killed you once. So we played like for an hour or so, and then that was it. I uninstalled the game afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah, you basically couldn't get my first health bar down, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, like, I don't like to give out wins, because I guess it's because of how
Oh yeah, absolutely.
because it's kind of how I learned to get better. I always try to work my way to get better in fighting games, and I guess, like, I like to show other people, like, hey, if you want to win against me, you have to work for it, you know?
Hmm.
Yeah, like, and like, I also have this thing where, like, I only watch, like, professional gameplay or high level fighting game gameplay. Like, if I watch noobs just button mashing it out, I can't handle it. It just triggers me so much.
It just infuriates you.
Exactly. So yeah, it's like
We'll
it's
say that about the one game I'm good at.
yeah. But yeah, that's basically it. And now I just upload whatever fighting games I have a good time in onto my YouTube channel.
Mostly you kicking LA's ass, am I right?
Oh yeah, actually, I was playing Fighters with him yesterday. I was playing Dragon Ball Fighters with him
Oh, let's
yesterday.
hear it.
He doesn't want to play it with me no more. He doesn't want to play with me
Ooh, I
anymore.
wonder why.
He claims I play broken ass characters, but he plays broken characters as well, which make
I
no
know
sense
nothing
to
about
me.
the game, so you're gonna have to explain.
So basically, I play characters that are like top 20, and he was playing characters that are like top 10, and he's complaining that I play broken characters.
All right, so I'm understanding it here. So he's let's see, what's the word? A hypocrite.
Yeah. And you and I both know how I despise hypocrisy.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I gotta
There's a
say.
special place in hell waiting for that.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
That's all I gotta say about my love for gaming.
All right. So shall we move on to the next topic then?
Yeah?
All right. So let us talk about the film of the century, a complete game and life changer, one every person who calls themselves a human being absolutely has to watch. Morbius. Let's talk about it.
I haven't watched it.
Look, but no one has to know this, but between you and me, neither have I. But hey, it sold 3 trillion tickets, right? 3 trillion tickets. It's literally the highest grossing movie of all time. It's just phenomenally good.
Wow.
Okay, no, seriously though, what's up with the cultural, mostly the memes surrounding Morbius? Why has everyone decided that it's such a good movie? When let's be real, it's really not.
I have no idea why. I should watch it probably, and maybe then I'll find out.
It's hilarious because I've just pulled up the statistics here. Is Morbius a flop? Answer: Jared Leto stars in Morbius. Thank you. So I think that's just a yes.
Wow.
It's got a 17. It's got 17% on Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm pretty sure the guy who tweeted "It's Morbin time" has had more of a cultural impact on the movie, though.
Wow.
He's gonna morb all over his enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say about the movie?
The movie's dog shit. I haven't seen it, but it's got Jeanette Sami.
Then how can you say it's bad?
Wait, actually, I need to pull something up. You're gonna have to give me time. I just remembered this. Hang on. It's the funniest fucking thing you'll ever see in your life. Jared Leto gets interviewed by a catgirl VTuber.
That is something I wish happened to me.
The most of the time she's speaking Japanese, and I'm sure you know Jared Leto doesn't speak Japanese. Oh my god, I found it. Copy link address. Just check out that thumbnail. That is beautiful. What the fuck? Hang on.
I'm gonna check it out now.
You didn't see that. No, it's the wrong link. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I found it. Hang on.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh!
Like
I've seen her. Is she part of Holo? I think she's one of the Hololive VTubers.
I don't know what that is, but yeah.
It's basically like the brand of VTubers. You get like Hololive and VShojo and yeah.
Okay, well, this Fox Girl VTuber interviewed Jared Leto about Morbius, and he looks so uncomfortable the entire time. It is hilarious.
Wow, that's pretty funny.
But other than that, they've announced the sequel already. They're going to make a sequel because of all the memes.
I will say though, I do appreciate that Matt Smith. My homie Matt Smith is in there. I love Matt Smith a lot because he was the 11th Doctor in Doctor Who, and without him, if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be eating fish fingers and custard.
No, shut up, man! Ain't nobody like fish fingers and custard.
Matt Smith likes it.
That is besides the point. He's not a man, he is a doctor. Everyone knows doctors aren't people.
Well, actually, in Doctor Who, the Doctor has two hearts.
A case in point.
And he is, in fact, not human. He is a Time Lord.
Well, boom, there you go. You've proven my point. No human could possibly like
Therefore,
Buster. So what are you, Seth? What are you?
I guess I'm part Time Lord. Who knows?
Oh, God. Yeah. Man's controlling the sands of time. All we can do is hope for the good outcome.
I just want to brag about my Doctor Who knowledge real quick. You know the Doctor travels in this blue police box called the TARDIS, right?
Yep.
So you know TARDIS is an acronym.
An acronym?
Yes.
What's it an acronym for?
Time and relative dimension in space.
Cool. Cool.
That's what it stands for.
I have now gained +1 intelligence.
Like, I promise, if you watch Doctor Who, you're gonna feel a lot smarter. Why? He left? Why'd he leave? Where'd he go? James! Okay, well, oh, he's back. Where did you go? Why did you leave?
You don't want to know. I definitely didn't. Nothing. We're back. Sorry about that. Technical issues. I had to slay a demon.
Okay. Again, I want to apologize if you hear me coughing. My throat's a bit sore, but yeah.
Gotta drink some Coke.
I've been drinking water, actually. I always keep a 2-liter bottle of water with me.
A 2-liter of water? How could you? How could you not be one of the I don't know where I'm going with this. How can you just not drink Coke?
Listen, I prefer Pepsi, okay?
I thought you were gonna say Fanta, but okay, I respect it.
Yeah, I okay, look, I may be a Fantaholic, but I can appreciate a good Pepsi.
Fantaholic?
Yeah.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, that's what people called me. They called me a Fantaholic because of all the Fanta I drink.
Yeah, and you claimed you got drunk from drinking it.
I do get drunk when I drink Fanta.
Cap.
Look, there are people, I will not mention their names, but you know who they are, that have seen me when I drink Fanta. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can ask them.
Every Fanta that you have had has actually just had 100% ethanol in it as well.
Yeah.
Only the ones you've had, though. No one else.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So this one time at school, right? This was like grade 9? 10? Grade 9 or 10? No, it's grade 9. Grade 9. I bought like 12 bottles of Fanta, and I drank them all at school.
Actually, I do recall this.
Oh, right. You do recall this. Good.
I recall this, yes, this incident. The 12 Fanta incident.
Yeah, my bladder went through hell on that day.
Yeah. Gee, I wonder why. That's what, 6 liters of Fanta if they're all 500 milliliter bottles?
Yeah.
You drank 6 liters in what, a 7-hour school day, 6-hour school day?
Yeah.
Yada, no.
I told you, I'm a Fantaholic, James.
Yeah, okay, actually I believe you now.
Yeah. But hey, you always came to school with a bottle of Coke, so...
Yeah, one singular bottle of Coke.
Point is, you always had Coke, and not the fun kind.
I did. Yeah, but it was Coke Zero, even though the label said Coke, because I actually refilled it with Coke Zero.
Look at you, trying to be sugar-free.
Yeah, sorry, I'm a Sigma male, right? Okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else you wanna say?
I haven't got anything else planned. I can try impromptu something here.
Okay. I just want to say again, guys, we just want to say how thankful we are for the support in this podcast.
It's been awesome.
It has been awesome. Like, the first episode already has like over 70 views, which is insane.
it was like we were not expecting that sort of response, and it was actually just so cool just reading your guys' comments.
It was actually. It was super nice. Like a lot of you guys are really nice about this. And one thing we would love is you guys just leave a comment down below what you would want us to talk about, because that will also help
Oh
us a
yes, of
lot.
course.
Yeah, of course. We'd love to see what you want us to talk about. Feel free to share the podcast with people you know as well. And of course, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. The
Like and subscribe, or I will find out where you live.
Yeah, James is in your walls. Fun fact: he lives in your
I'm in
walls.
your walls.
He lives in your walls.
Listen to this. This is me knocking on your walls. Okay, like and subscribe
Yeah, like and subscribe right now. If you but
right now.
fun fact: if you hit the like button will turn blue. If you know that reference, then you're a real G.
It turns black for me.
Oh yeah, because of the different mode. Oh,
I use dark mode. Okay, I'm
Jay-
cool.
James, I wanted to tell you. Guess what I saw my brother doing earlier yesterday.
Masturbating. That wasn't the correct answer. What was he doing?
I am just speechless from
Completely speechless.
I am speechless because I do not know what to I don't know what to say to that. I'm being dead ass.
Wait, was I correct?
No, no. I would never want to witness that. Oh my gosh, that is.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you want to witness. I was guessing what you did witness. Was I correct? Okay, I guess not. But
Oh my word.
what did you witness your brother doing? Let's just skip over the comment.
Yeah. So I saw him playing this amazing game called Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and he modded it. So like every time you beat a blacklist, you get like to choose between these three things where you can
Yeah, you either get you get a performance upgrade, a visual upgrade,
or a pink slip.
and then there's four blank markers or four random markers I can show you. You can get their car, you can get money, you can get out of jail, get out of impound.
So my brother modded the game to where he can get all of them.
Well, that's overpowered.
Yeah, and now he apparently is going to. He saw this thread on Reddit, saying that apparently
Yeah.
the Gelato is better than the Murcielago. So,
Yeah.
do you agree with that statement?
I do not, and I will explain why in a bit.
Yeah. So my brother was just like, "There's no ways that the Gelato is better than the Murcielago. Otherwise, his childhood would have just been for naught, basically, because he would always just max out the Murcielago and then he just ruin every race. But now people on Reddit are saying the Gelato is better, and it's like, no way, no way. And I have seen from with my own eyes that the Murcielago is insane when you max it out. So I doubt the Gelato is better.
Okay, well, two things. You're both wrong. Both Reddit and your brother are incorrect. I'm sorry to say it.
What?
But the two best cars in Need for Speed Most Wanted are the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution and the Volkswagen Golf GTI.
Can you type that out to me, please, so I can tell that to my brother?
Okay, hang on. So it's the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution and the Volkswagen Golf GTI. And the reason for this is because all cars in the game can achieve the same top speed. The only difference between cars is their weight, their downforce, and their handling. Downforce can be controlled through spoilers and tuning, as can handling. However, there is a limit on each car. The Volkswagen and the Land Evo both have the highest handling. Therefore, you can achieve the same top speed, but you can have better handling. You can turn faster, you can make tighter turns. It's just the only reason. I would say the Mitsubishi is slightly better than the Golf because it's four-wheel drive.
So you're telling me that the Murcielago all this time has just not been as good?
High-tier car, not the best.
Bruh, I feel like my life is a lie now. Bruh.
You want to talk about mathematics in video games? There's some math.
Bruh, I'm gonna tell this to my brother right after this episode is done, bruh. see how he reacts. But yeah.
The truth is the same in Need for Speed Carbon.
I never played Carbon. I played Underground as well.
Underground is height. Basically, the whole reason Need for Speed as we know it today exists is because of Underground.
Honestly,
completely revolutionized the franchise.
How effective would our police be if we had Cross as like the head policeman?
How effective would we be if all the street racers were unnamed white male from Need for Speed Most Wanted?
Like, my brother was being chased, and he's like, why can't I just whip out a rocket launcher and just shoot him?
Because I don't think you're that kind of criminal in Need for Speed Most Wanted.
Like, the thing is, like, the police should have guns on them. Why couldn't they just shoot your tires? Like...
Because that's... Seth, do you know anything about police procedure?
Like, surely they can shoot the tires.
No, that's like highly illegal unless the suspects are like already endangering people with firearms.
So what? You're not allowed to shoot the tires?
Well, yeah, because do you know how bullets and ballistics work? You could like completely miss for one and kill a civilian.
Just aim good, bro. Simple.
Just aim good. Okay, fine. You shoot out their tire. Say you're using an AR-15 with 280 grain hollow point bullets. Okay, you shoot out the tire. It bounces off the floor and it nails someone in the foot. That's a lawsuit.
Sounds like a skill issue, if you ask me.
A skill issue. Oh, what's that? You lost your foot? Skill issue.
Skill issue, bro. Yeah.
Just get good. Just dodge next time.
Yeah, bro. Just be like Neo, bro, from the Matrix. Easy.
Bruh.
Yeah, like...
Become Keanu Reeves.
True. But, like... The thing is, I really want to know... Like, what the heck the cars in Need for Speed Most Wanted are made out of, because you crash into a lot of things and there's not a dent on your car.
Made out of... What's the hardest material known to man? Hang on.
Vibranium.
Yeah, they're made out of vibranium.
It's made out of vibranium. All this time.
Alright.
We are nearing the 1 hour mark, James. Is there anything you want to say?
No, I think I've made my peace. I'm glad we have gotten over certain comments that will not be ever repeated ever again. I'm glad that there are absolutely no nicknames anyone should call me in the comments. Yeah, I'm just glad that we got to do this again.
Yeah. So we are going to be uploading weekly on this channel. Because as far as I know, I'm not going back to a clinic anytime soon. I hope.
As far as you know. As far as you know.
As far as I know, yeah. Yeah. So I do again apologize for that. My mental health was not the best. I just wanted to get that sorted. And yeah.
Yeah, alright, cool.
Yeah. So I think
should I yeah.
So you want to what?
Should I do it like an outro?
You mean, yeah, sure, if you want.
Alright, cool. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the Epic Hearing podcast. If you did enjoy, share this with your friends, and let us know down in the comments below what you'd like to hear us talk about and give our opinion on. Anyway, my name's James the Gamer. This is Dwarf 101. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next week.
Yeah, see y'all.